All right, let's get into a topic that might just be the missing piece of the puzzle for so many of you dealing with health stuff that just won't go away. We're going to pull back the curtain on these invisible chemicals that are all around us and see how they might be secretly sabotaging your health.
Does this sound like you? I mean, you're eating well, you're trying to manage your stress, but you still just don't feel right. It is so frustrating, and trust me, you are not the only one. We're going to dive into a big reason why this might be happening, looking at symptoms that feel totally random, but are probably more connected than you think.
Maybe for you, it's that constant bloating, the kind that just never seems to let up, no matter what foods you cut out.
Or maybe it's that stubborn weight that just won't budge, even when you're working so hard with your diet and exercise.
Or what about those weird, unexplained reactions? You know, the sudden skin rashes, feeling flushed, or these waves of exhaustion that hit you out of nowhere. It's like your body's on high alert all the time.
And oh, the brain fog. That feeling that makes it so hard to think clearly or feel sharp. So what if I told you all of these things, the bloating, the weight, the reactions, the fog, could be linked to one hidden source in our world today?
Well, these culprits have a name: endocrine disrupting chemicals, or EDCs for short. And honestly, the best way to think about them is like spam messages flooding your body's email inbox. They just clog everything up, making it impossible for the real messages, your hormones, to get where they need to go.
So let's break down this sciencey definition. Exogenous is just a fancy word meaning they come from outside our bodies. They're in products we use every day. And when they get inside us, they start messing with our endocrine system. And that system? It's the master control for pretty much everything. We're talking metabolism, energy, mood, sleep, the whole shebang.
Here's a perfect way to picture what's happening. Think of your natural hormones as the one perfect key designed for a very specific lock in your body. When that key goes in, it sends exactly the right message. But an endocrine disruptor, it's like a fake key. It can jimmy its way into the lock, but it might send the wrong signal. Or worse, it could just break off in the lock, completely blocking the real key from ever getting in.
Okay, so we've got these fake keys jamming up our hormone signals. But how does that lead to things like bloating and fatigue? Well, it all comes down to this really tight connection between your gut, your hormones, and your immune system. They're all talking to each other all the time. Let's look at how.
This is where it gets really interesting because EDCs hit us where we're most vulnerable. First, they can directly irritate our gut lining, which can lead to leaky gut. And for anyone dealing with histamine issues or MCAS, this next one is huge. They can actually trigger mast cells to flare up. They mess with our good gut bacteria, they put stress on our mitochondria, our little cellular energy factories, and they totally overwhelm our liver's ability to detox. It's basically a recipe for chronic symptoms.
And you know, the timing of when we're exposed to this stuff really matters. This isn't just a new idea. The tragic story of the drug DES, which was a synthetic estrogen, taught us a very hard lesson. It showed that exposure during pregnancy could cause major health problems decades later. It really proved just how sensitive we are to these chemicals, especially when we're young.
So where are all these chemicals coming from? This is the crazy part. It's not from some rare industrial leak. Nope. We are coming into contact with them every single day in places you would never think to look. They are literally hiding in plain sight.
Let's look at some of the main offenders. You've got BPA in hard plastics and the lining of canned foods. Then there are phthalates, which are in soft plastics, and get this, they're often hidden on ingredient labels under the one single word, fragrance. It's a total loophole. Then you have PFAs, also known as forever chemicals, because they pretty much never break down, not in the environment and not in our bodies. There are non-stick pans and even fast food wrappers. And of course, there are pesticides on our food and in our tap water.
Okay, I know that last bit can feel like a lot. But here's the good news, and I really want you to hear this. You have a ton of power to lower your exposure. This is not about trying to live in a sterile bubble. It's just about making a few smart, simple swaps to lighten the load on your body. If you're feeling overwhelmed and don't know where to start right here. These 3 things are incredibly high impact. Number 1, please never heat your food in plastic. The heat literally pulls those chemicals right into your meal. Number 2, look for fragrance-free on your products to avoid those sneaky phthalates. And number 3, just say no to paper receipts whenever you can. That thermal paper is often coated in BPA.
And once you've got those down, here are a few more game changers. Filtering your drinking water is massive. Switching out your plastic Tupperware for glass or stainless steel is a huge win. And ditching that old non-stick pan for cast iron or stainless steel, a fantastic upgrade for your health. Every single one of these little swaps adds up, giving your body more room to finally heal. So what happens when you actually start doing this stuff? What can you really expect to feel? This is my favorite part, because our bodies have this incredible, amazing ability to bounce back once you just get the obstacles out of the way.
Remember that before state? That feeling of being completely overloaded? The constant inflammation, the gut problems, the hormones just feeling totally chaotic? Well, when you start to lower your chemical load, you give your body the breathing room it's been begging for to finally start cleaning house.
And the benefits you can see? They are the very things you've been hoping for. We're talking about calmer digestion, less inflammation, fewer of those random reactions. You could have clearer thinking as the brain fog lifts, more energy that actually lasts all day, and just that incredible feeling of your hormones finally coming back into balance.
And the most important takeaway from all of this is right here. Please don't let perfection be the enemy of good. You do not have to throw out everything in your house tomorrow. Just pick one thing. Start with one small swap. That is how real, sustainable change happens.
So I'm going to leave you with this question. What is one small, doable change you can make today? Maybe it's just deciding to use a glass cup for your water instead of a plastic bottle. Whatever it is, that one small step is a huge move towards taking back control of your health and your environment. Thanks so much for being here.